They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
And the returner will be brought down. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass caught inside the 15. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
The Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense is still clicking. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The sure hands, it's Gilbert. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The extra point is good. Still a two-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Hand off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Second down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Carolina, 28,
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Staley. Tackled, but first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. A big play here after the great offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd and goal for the offense. Caught near the sideline. It's Smith. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Using his legs on the scramble. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The deep,
and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Extra point try coming now. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
South Carolina, 35. Notre Dame, 21.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A strong fight back. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score South Carolina 35, Notre Dame 28.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Takes the handoff again. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. The Gamecocks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. He was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.